I think ultimately, one of the things that I would say would be helpful is like look at the media and look at the news and look at these outlets from a 30,000 foot lens, right? Like what's the why? Like who wins if we're all divided?
Yes.
Like, you know what I mean?
Benefits,
Yeah, who benefits from that, right? If we're all divided, if we're all distracted, worrying about somebody's difference, if it's their skin color, their class, gender, whatever it may be, who wins with that, right? And so how would it be if we all were to like, find commonalities in each other and realize that we're stronger together than apart, than separate, right? So, and the other thing too, especially in my situation, like I've had, like, don't get it twisted. I've had negative experiences like in the space of like trying to be, it comes with that, right? Because there's stereotypes, bias, and that's out of my control, right? But all I can do is show up as Hakeem authentically, from a place of like authenticity and being genuine. So like I would say, challenge yourself to go outside. First of all, go outside.
Yeah,
right?
That's a good one. Get off the screen.
Get
right?
off the screen.
It's hard to do.
Get
I
off
will
the screen.
admit,
There's a lot of propaganda out there, right?
Yeah.
That's like there's a particular way in which that's happening. So go outside, challenge yourself to just don't get in your head about like the content, because sometimes folks think I don't know what to say, we're different. It's like, just start off with basic things. How are you today? You know what I mean? Whatever. Find something, if they have on something nice, I like your sweater, how are you? A smile, whatever it may be, right? Little things as far as body language, whatever it is, to let folks know you're coming from an inviting place, right? To start conversation. So, there's going to be times where it's going to be difficult to build bridges with people. Like, you know what I mean? Like I've gone from an environment where I had to have conversations with people that with Confederate flags in the background, right? And so I had to talk about difference, right? And our different political ideologies and things like that. But ultimately, there's more people on the other side of the spectrum that are actually curious. They just haven't had the exposure to people.
Right? Curiosity, so key.
The curiosity, right? Like, so for me, it's like the curiosity is like, tell me about yourself, like your background, like, then you kind of realize like, wow, there's some stuff at play that's like the puppeteers or like pulling strings in a particular way.